Now, along this journey, God going to put people in your life that's going to last for a season, which means a couple of months on a project. And then they're going to fall off for whatever reason. Oh, they ain't like something you said about them. Oh, now you're charging them. Oh, they feel like they gave you a great idea and you didn't give them credit. Oh, you're going to get that. You're going to get that. Then you have some people in your lifetime for more than a season. And then you have the people that are there for, they die hard for through and throughout. You're going to have discernment to find out who is what and who is where on who to say, you know, going to travel along the success of you. But just know, as long as you are in alignment with God and His vision for you and your life, you will not lose. You will not fail. So, my thing, going back to the first video, if you're tired of sitting behind that cubicle, even if you don't mind sitting at that cubicle every day, but you want to do something exciting with yourself on the weekends, you know, you done raised the children and you're tired and your husband getting on your nerves or whatever, take a modeling class. Join Kushions Elite Modeling Team. I'm telling you, we'll be happy to have you guys. It's lots of fun. It's a sisterhood as well. We do lots of fun things. Just look at the videos. We, as far as group shots, I like to call it where some groups, they just standing there. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you see these bags underneath my eyes? I stay up late at night, surfing the net, thinking, practicing, studying, because I don't do things by happenstance. So if you see a group pose, believe you me, it's been practiced. It's been outlined in my mind. And I'm like, she's going to sit here. She's going to stand here. She's going to do here. That's how I do it for Kushions. Now, here's the funny thing, and I'm digressing again, but I have to say this. When you hire Kushions Photography or Kushions Studios to do your group poses, you got to be specified, because if you hire me for a photographer, I'm just going to be a photographer. Now, let me tell you the job of a photographer. We will pose you according to light and camera angle. But I'm not posing you. I'm not going to tell you which way to pose your body. You need to practice your posing if you want to call yourself a model. That is what I will not do. Now, if you want to hire me as a photographer / creative consultant on whatever you're trying to get out, then I will go in there. I will place people in accordance. I will pose them for you. I will come up with the theme and everything and take the picture. That's something totally different. That's what I do for Kushions Modeling Team. That's what I do for Kushions Elites. Okay? But for that other stuff, no, I'm just a photographer. Okay? So let's get that clear. I'm not going to pose you. You need to learn how to pose yourself. Especially if you want to call yourself a model. And that's just that. Some photographers may be posing you. They're not really posing you. They just want to get the best lighting and stuff like that. But to say, hey, do this, do that, do this, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. That makes it too easy for you. You got to learn. Invest in your craft. Take the modeling 101 class. There's a lot of great people out here teaching it in the industry. Trina the Doll is one of them. A couple of the elites. Hope is another one. So, you know, you have a lot of people learning from. Bettina, she's great at posing, you know. So definitely, you definitely want to invest in your craft, okay? Let's see. I think I may cut this video short. Even if you have any comments or questions, anything, text me, email me. Most of you guys have my information on Facebook. I'm very, very reachable. So people always say, so another part of her question was, okay, the paid gigs and all of this. I totally missed the point. I'm sorry. So check it out. Here's how I answered her. So going on with your professional presentation of yourself, which kind of would get you to doing a paid gig. But here's the thing. Here's reality. Don't expect a paid gig right off the rip. Don't, because it's like, how are you going to build up that brand? You're going to build up that brand through time. Through time, okay? People be like, oh, I want to get paid. No, how you going to get paid right off the rip? Okay, you pretty. Now, here's the funny thing. Let's just put this out there. I'm not talking about the ass models. I'm not talking about the models that do the half porno stuff. Because, yeah, they get paid right off the rip because they're selling sex. They're not selling sexy. Kushions is selling sexy. Kushions is selling sensual. Okay? The models, the BBWs, I can't stand that name. They're selling sex. So sex pays the bills. Okay, I get it. once you're pigeon-toed that way, it's hard to get commercial. It's hard to get other things. It really is. Because if my brand or any other brands get really nationally recognized and you were once the face of it, that may hurt me. If they be like, hey, you have this model that's modeling your brand, but hey, she was taking half-ass pictures just a week ago on her Instagram page and stuff like that and all of that. I mean, listen, I'm just sorry. That's not the vision that God has for me when it comes to Kushion. Now, don't get me wrong. We push the envelope with sexy, especially when we do the eye candy and things like that. But we tiptoe on it. We thread softly across it. That's not everything we do. That's not everything we do. So, just want to let you know that. So, again, paid gigs, it's going to come in time. So, please, when you contact me, don't come with the expectations of, ooh, when am I going to get paid? Or how am I going to get paid? No, boo. To be honest with you, you probably won't get paid till, if you're lucky, a year from now. And that's if you stay consistent and diligent in your craft, networking, getting exposure, going to these fashion shows, grinding, things like that. Fashion shows is like this. Rappers and artists who come out, they go and do these little sub shows and everything, and you be like, man, they were playing in these little small venues and stuff. That's them grinding. That's them getting their feet wet. That's them getting recognized. That's them fumbling. So when the time comes when they really have to really do a real show in front of 500,000 or a crowd of 25,000. I said 500,000. I don't know why I said that. I meant like a crowd of like maybe 2,000 or 1,500 or 15,000 or something like that at the Phillips Arena. They're polished. They're rehearsed. They know their thing. They know their craft. They know what they're supposed to do. With their eyes closed, they know this. And they're going to be grateful for those moments that took along the way to get them to that next level, to get them to that step of what they're playing in front of, walking in front of a major crowd. Trust me, you do not want to be blessed too soon in this industry to be on a catwalk in New York City Fashion Week or something like that, or Full Figure Fashion Week, you know, and you fumble because you skipped levels to this and you felt like, hey, you the shit, but then you didn't realize you really needed that foundation to sustain you. You needed that foundation to mold you and to get you strong and prepare you for that moment. A lot of people, like think about it, some of the kids straight out of college, straight out of high school, go straight into pros, and they don't have them fundamentals. They don't know how to handle the pressure of success. They don't know how to handle being away from their parents. They don't know how to spend all this money they're into. That's the problem. That's the problem. No, I said a mouthful. Like I said, I can be opinionated, but I just want to give you the ins and out of this industry. It's all parallel. It all comes together, trust me. So, building up your brand. You definitely want to build up your brand. You want to be consistent with it. Whatever your brand is, you know. But you want to start to align yourself with like minds and like individuals who are also on the road to success. Okay? So, be mindful of what you post. Be mindful of when you post. Be mindful of your background too. That's another issue I'm going to get into, okay? When you're doing these fashion shows, it's a major pet peeve of mine. So here it is. This shirt right here, I'm modeling this shirt. I'm modeling this shirt for, I don't know, say Michael Kors or whatever, right? And I'm backstage before I hit the stage. Now, this is new 2017 shirt. So I'm backstage. And I go ahead, I'm happy, and I'm on my cell phone, and I take a picture. Now, mind you now, nobody saw this shirt yet. It's still brand new. It's his new design. He's about to premiere it on the fashion show, right? But I'm backstage, and I take a picture of it. Chat. And behind me, I got luggage, suitcases, clothes thrown everywhere. Just terrible background. And I take that picture, and I post it on social media. Bam! And I hashtag Michael Kors, whatever. Within moments, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people liking it. Then you got 100, 150, 200, 300 people liking it. By the time you hit the runway, you already have like 1,000 likes. And whoever else knew who viewed this picture. And now people see you walking out there. Michael Kors get a text on his phone saying, hey, is this your new 2017 shirt that's being shot backstage? And the first time he wanted to premiere it in front of the pretty lights, the crowd, and most of all, a professional photographer to capture the true color of the shirt, the beauty in your face, the elegance in your walk.